Now then all, how you doing? It's Andy Cunningham, Syngenta Trialist. You find me at the Doncaster Ryegrass site on the 3rd of March, and a relatively decent day actually. I think I can just see some rain in the distance, but it's not raining here at the minute, fingers crossed. And yeah, really quite still, and good day to doing video updates. So what I thought I'd do for you today is show you what I'm up to regards to the cultivation zone. And part of the trial is not only looking at how best to establish a crop, but also how healthy is that soil given the different types of cultivations that we're performing here. Now, the season that we were blessed with has meant that we've been reduced down to two main sort of cultivation types. One being the conventional tillage, so plough followed by a para-harrow and then drilled in. And also a reduced tillage where we've not inverted the soil, we just kind of run some tines both at 8 and 12 inches deep just to alleviate any compaction from the previous season, and then drilled into that. Now normally when you talk about soil health, a plough scenario would mean that you're probably having a negative impact on your likes of your earthworms and also your soil microbes, but you are putting more air into that soil, which does make it more aerobic. With a reduced tillage, you tend to have a more healthier soil because you're leaving the earthworms, for example, to do their job. They're in effect nature's plough, as they are called sometimes. But the year that we've had, with the amount of rain, any pores that the earthworms are producing have been filled with moisture. So I would suspect we may get a healthier soil with the plough this year. That might not be every year, but what I want to try and show you is how I'm going to kind of present that really. And there's two different two types I'm going to do. One is more of a visual effect, and some of you may have heard of the underpants challenge or underpants test. Maybe I've added the challenge bit, but I could not find a pair of white pants. I don't own any, I could not buy any, but being the true Yorkshireman I am, these were half price, and these are, it's quite sad really, isn't it? But Baby Grows, half price, £3.25 for 6, bargain. And these are cotton, and in effect anything that's organic like cotton will be broken down, and it's broken down by how active that soil is. If you take for example plants which are carbon based, if you have a high carbon to nitrogen ratio in that soil, if you have high activity by soil microbes or earthworms, they're going to be able to break that down no matter what. However, if you've got a less active soil with a high carbon to nitrogen ratio, it's not going to break it down very well at all. So visually, you would have thought after 3 months of this being in the soil, in a healthy soil, these will have been broken down. And I'm going to put three in each soil type cultivation, and I'll bring them up one every month just to see how active that soil is. I've also got a little bit more scientific way of doing it, and that is the tea bag test. So you may already know that. If you don't, the way that this is performed is using red and green tea. Green tea being more lower in carbon to nitrogen ratio, meaning a less active soil or healthy soil will still break that down, versus a red tea which has got a high nitrogen to carbon ratio, so only a healthy soil will be able to break that down. And likewise, what I'm doing, like I'm doing with the baby suits, put them in, just dig a bit of a hole into the rhizosphere that the roots are going to be in, dig a hole, put the seed bags in, and then again once every month I'll take them out. I've weighed them prior to going in, and then I've got to wash them, dry them, and then weigh them after the period of time they've been in the soil. The more it's degraded should mean that you've got less tea bag, less weight, will also equal a more healthy soil. Now which one of that one will it be the conventional type or the reduced tillage? Given the fact we've got no crop in there, we will see. But I'll go and put the tea bags and the baby suits in, and then I'll come back to you at the end. So I thought I'd leave the last one to the end so you can maybe come and have a look with me. But so in effect, I'll do this every month. Take out the tea bags, take out the baby suits, see how much activity we've got. But the final one, the third month after, should land perfectly for our open day, which we're going to have on the 2nd of June. So if you want to come down to the trial site, we can talk about soil health, all the stuff that's going on there in regards to ryegrass control, conventional ryegrass control with active ingredients and crop types and things of that nature. And then I will catch up with you as and when I see you next. Thanks very much.